back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Alexia. Thank you for stopping by. If this is your first time, you're welcome. If you're my returning subscriber, you're welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please, before watching this video, don't forget to click on that subscribe button below, thumbs up the video, click on the notification bell so you get notified each time I upload a new video. Thank you so much for stopping by. So on this channel, I do cooking, African food cooking, I do my baby's hair, I do blogging, lifestyle, a little bit of everything. So if you want to be a part of my family, guys, please don't forget to subscribe. So on today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about 5 things that Africans face, or that I face as an African while in America. 5 difficulties I face living in America as an African. So if you want to watch, if you want to know what these difficulties are, please stay tuned and keep watching. So guys, today we're going to be talking about 5 things. Let me say 5 difficulties we go through in our daily life while living in America as Africans. 5 things we go through in our daily lives while living in America as Africans. So, as you all know, us Africans, we didn't just wake up one day and decide to come here. We all have different reasons why we came here. Some may be educational, some may try to better the family. You get what I'm saying? So we all have different reasons why we came here, and we left our families back home. So today, guys, we're going to talking about 5 things we face, 5 difficulties we face when we get into America. First is communication. Guys, I can capitalize on this communication. Sometimes you walk into an office and you're talking to somebody. That person the person hear what you're saying, but they just, with your accent, they just act like they can't understand anything you're talking about. It's really frustrating. It's really frustrating. Like, you try to explain yourself to the best way that you can, but the person don't even try. The person don't even want to listen because of your accent. They just conclude, oh, I can't get you. Oh, I can't hear what you're saying. It's so annoying, and it's so painful. Seriously. It's really painful. So that's one of the main difficulties I, as an African, face while living in America. The second one is ordering food. Like, when you want to order food, sometimes you call the customer service and somebody just pick up and they be like, oh, I can't understand what you're talking about. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. It's really frustrating. Sometimes you be at the McDonald's line, like you're trying to get something for your kids, or Chick-fil-A and all that. You're trying to get something for your kids, and then you meet this customer service that you feel like if she listens to you, she's going to understand what you're saying. But they just be like, oh, I can't understand what you're talking about. And they just start being offensive about it, cursing. Which is really, I find it really annoying. We don't curse. I don't curse. So if you curse at me, it's really painful. So I cannot just come to the line and I'm trying to explain that, oh, this is what I want. Maybe I want chicken nugget, I want fries, I want this. And you're telling me, oh, you cannot understand what I'm saying, and you just start cursing. That's really bad. So that's one of the difficulties I face, which is really painful. Like, I cannot order freely. Okay, that's the second difficulties. The third difficulties is being singled out. Sometimes you're in the middle of an event, or you're in the middle of something, and once you talk and they discover that you're an African, you can see some people drifting away from you. Not everybody though, but you see some people drifting away from you, like you're being singled out or something. It's like let me not use that word, plague. It's too harsh. It's like you're smelling or something, which is really annoying. But this is not everybody though, because there are some friendly people that love Africans genuinely. Seriously, there are some friendly people I've come across that love Africans genuinely. But sometimes you're in an environment, and when you talk and people discover that you're African, they just start moving away from you. It's like you're being singled out or something. That's so painful. That's annoying. It's like you don't belong here. Like, that sense of belonging, we don't really have it. The sense of belonging, that's one thing that I feel as an African living in America. Like sometimes people just treat you like you have families back home that love you. You're here, you're trying to make a living or something, and then somebody just look at you like you're some trash or something. It's really, really annoying. Seriously. People walk into the office and when you speak, they just hear your language and they feel like you cannot help them. They just walk out. Like seriously, that's not fair to me in particular. I was in the army and I went through that a lot. Like I will have people walk into my office and then be like, oh, we need help. And when my boss, my manager say, okay, can you people talk to Specialist Quentin? And when they talk to me, immediately I open my mouth and talk. They just be like, oh, she cannot help me. It's really annoying. It's really, really annoying, seriously. So that's one of the difficulties I actually face. I'm actually facing in America. Like that's really bad. But there are good people, as I earlier said, there are good people. There are some people that take you for who you are. So it's not like everybody is doing that, but there are some people that take you for who you are. And then one more thing. You walk into the store and immediately they see you, you're African. Some stores though, they started looking at you like you're about to steal something. You get what I'm saying? Like there was this time I went to the mall and I walked into this store with my kid, and then the lady was like looking at me so weird. It was a children's place. This girl was following me. Like before I touched her clothes, she was already there. Oh, before I do it, she was already there. And then she was just frowning. It's not like she was even friendly. So I turned to her. I was like, is everything okay? She was like, no, everything is fine. That's what we do here. But there are other people shopping around the store, but she's not following around them. You get me? She's not following around them, just me. So I just decided to walk out of the store because I felt like my privacy was being violated or something. And then she was not even being friendly about it, like, oh, maybe she wants to help me or something. She was just following me all over the store like I want to steal something. That was really, really bad. And I feel like, to me, I feel like that's racism, if I can put it that way, because there were other people in the store, but she was not following them. She was just following me. So that's one of the difficulties we or I face in America while living in America. Okay, this one is the most painful one, guys. Like I cried when this happened. Like this is the most painful one. You walk somewhere, you walk into a store, into a post office or somewhere. Okay, this happened in a post office. Like I walked into a post office with my daughter. We were standing there waiting for our turn, and this lady walked in. She was white. She had her kids, like 3 girls, almost the same age like my daughter. She was standing there with them, and then my daughter was trying to be friendly. So she walked up to them, being the friendly one that she always be. Like she tried to talk to them. Oh, hey, hi, how are you? My name is Alia. And then she was trying to be friendly. And then the lady was just frowning, like she was acting like my baby was smelling. I was just looking at her, and then out of a sudden, there was this other lady that came in. Her kids were also white. She was white. Her kids were actually playing with the other kids, but this lady wasn't saying anything to her. She walked up to me and was like, hey, ma'am, can you hold your daughter? Because I don't like her playing with my kids. Excuse me? Excuse me? I don't like her playing with my kids. I'm like, wow. Like, seriously? You don't want my daughter playing with your kids? Like, my daughter, what happened? Like, what happened? Why? She was like, no, I don't want to be offensive or anything. I don't just like kids walking up to my kids like that. I don't like kids coming close to my kids like that. Oh, blah, blah, blah. But these other kids were playing with the other lady's kids. I stood there, I was like, wow, I took my daughter out. I couldn't even do what I came there to do because I was so offended. I walked out of the post office. Everybody was trying to defend me like, oh, why would you say that to her? That was bad, that was bad. But the lady kept arguing like, I just said it and I said what I said. So I just walked out of the post office. I was really mad. I was really annoyed. That was the craziest day ever. So I feel like we go through, like, there are things we just go through in America that I feel like we are not supposed to. Like, some people just treat people like trash. Life is very simple. Life is very simple. Like, I don't see why somebody, because of race, because of color, because of size, or because of anything, you're going to treat somebody different. I don't do that to people. And I feel like somebody doing that to me is very painful. So, seriously, it's really, 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 really crazy. Yes, guys. So, one more thing that we Africans face in America, the food. You sit somewhere and you're trying to eat your African food, and somebody just walk in, maybe in an African restaurant. Like, if you don't like African food, why walk into an African restaurant and the person come there and look at the food and the person's like, ew, what the heck is this? Ew, what the hell is this? I'm like, did they force you to come in here? Like, that's disrespectful to our food. That's disrespectful. Like, I can't be in here trying to enjoy my delicious fufu and soup, my swallow, eating, and hey, and then somebody just come in and just start doing this. Oh, I can't eat this. That's disrespectful to our food. Like, did they force you? We don't do that when we go to American restaurants. We don't do that. They might serve you something you don't like. You'll be like, oh, I don't like this. And you put it aside and eat what you like. You don't have to be doing all this ew, ow, ow, all those things on top of the food. That's very, very disrespectful. Seriously, I don't like it. That's very disrespectful. So guys, I'm going to be ending this video right here because I don't want the video to be too long, but I'm going to be coming back with part 2. Please don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up this video, click on the notification bell so each time I upload you'll be the first to know. And it's your favorite girl Alexia, and see you in my next video. Bye.